the heck? Brand Army. Oh, I did hear about that. Okay, watch. Okay, I don't know everybody who's telling me download Brand Army. Like that's where people are going with the new TikTok, whatever going on. Well, I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? I went over to Brand Army, okay? That's an app for children, but I'm not done yet, okay? I'm not done yet. So, Brand Army is for 13 or 14-year-old girls. Brand Army is for 13 or 14-year-old. I don't think they put females, okay? 13 or 14-year-olds. And in their descriptions, I'm going to do my hair right. Hold on. Actually, because this is going to get good. Alright, this is going to get good, guys. People are going to get pissed. Put my earbud back in. You guys are going to get pissed. And I'll make my bed while I'm waiting, get my patch. Brand Army is an app. They say it's supposed to be kind of like TikTok. But look, okay, you better be looking on your phone, your kids' phones for this app. And if it's on there, I suggest you fucking delete it, okay? Alright? So, Brand Army. I went over there and I was like looking into it because several of you guys were like, hey, you know, people are going to Brand Army. You should look into this, blah, 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 okay? So I download the app, get into the app, all right? And I get into the app and it says, they allow anybody over there, but they're really looking for 13 and 14-year-old girls. And I thought, that's a little odd, right? Okay, so I didn't like, I just took a look around, okay? I didn't sign up for an account, but I wanted to read the terms of service. So I do what everyone does. We go on Google, we look for the terms of service, Crystal and I, and in the terms of service, it says, to have an account over there, a valid account, to have an account at all, you have to be between 13 and 14 years old, and you have to post 90% of your content in a bikini. These are 13 and 14-year-olds. What are you talking about? Okay? So, my first thing, I was like, holy shit. And I let Crystal read it, and I was like, am I, like, reading this right? Like, this is wild, okay? And Crystal was like, oh my God. Okay? So what do? I get the app, and you know, everybody who's out there raving about this app, saying you need to go over there. I know you guys probably haven't read the terms of service and you don't know much about it. I'm sure you probably downloaded the app, put in all your information, and you're probably scrolling, okay? Because when I scrolled, eventually we made an account, a fake account. not in our names. And we scrolled through. Baby, there is 13, 14, 12-year-olds in bikinis all over these profiles. They have profiles of their own, these little girls. In bikinis, sitting on the beach with their legs open. Of course, they're wearing like a bikini, but... So what do? I'm screenshotting. I sent all of that to the Child Exploitation Center. And the terms of service. It's like, at what point are we protecting the kids? Okay? No. No, we are not doing that, okay? We are not doing that. And it says right in the terms of service, most of your, 95% of your content has to be in a bikini. It says it in the terms of service. There are no adult accounts. There are no, you guys hear me? There are no adult accounts. They're like 12 and 13-year-olds. Making my bed. Look at Sato. She's comfy. So, I don't know if I should tell this next part. Okay, guys. So listen. Crystal was like, hey, in some of your pictures, you look really young. Especially like in these certain pictures, and like we had a photographer with us, and I don't know what they used, but I look really young in this bikini. And she's like, let's use those pictures and let's make a profile and let's see what happens. Okay? Are you guys listening? So, you guys, let me just put this out there. Do not ever make a fake profile. Okay? Just go on social media and be yourself. Don't make fake profiles, okay? Do not do as I do, because we were trying to investigate. And do not do investigations. Allow the police to do them. That's my disclaimer. But you guys know me. When I start digging, I'm going deep, okay? So, I said, oh yeah, let's get those pictures up. We got these pictures up. And, you do look young in some of your pictures. Yeah, I know. People say that all the time. I always get, excuse me, how old are you? Okay, so, we make this profile, we put these pictures up, and you guys, it was so easy to make this profile and use a birthday of a year that I was born. I would be 14, okay? All right. Now, on TikTok, if you make a profile and you use a birthday, I think there's a 16 and younger. If you use a birthday that says that you're 14, it will block you out of the app. Clapper does that. I think YouTube does that. And to be monetized, you have to send in an ID, right? You have to send in an ID with, what did I say? You have to send in an ID with your, like showing how old you are to be monetized. Because you need to be an adult, right? So, I'm not going to tell you what they were. I don't know how far I should go with this, guys. I'm just going to say this. I was able to make an account with the birthday of 14 years old. Okay? And they immediately uploaded all of my pictures, all of my videos that I had made when I was in that bathing suit, okay? And it got thousands of views, okay? Thousands, all right? We watched it overnight. This morning, she checked it again, and because we put it on a phone that I don't usually use, and she checked it again this morning. She said, do you know that picture, those pictures are seriously up to like 25,000 views? I was like, what? 25,000 men have viewed those pictures, okay? Because then I started scrolling. Who's looking at this? Are these young boys? Who's looking at this? They were grown men. Grown ass men, you guys. Ugh. Yes, grown ass men. You guys, I'm like, this cannot be fucking real, bro. Like, this cannot be real. Well, guess what? It's fucking real. Go get a hot dog and french fries? I might. Yes, grown ass fucking men, bro. I told her, I was like, this is crazy. Yeah, I took those screenshots. I took the screenshots of the men that are looking at the profile. But here's the thing. When I said there's only little kids, I meant on their FYP. The FYP is only young girls. No adult women or adult men have made it onto their FYP. Okay? I sent it over to the Child Exploitation Center. Like, that's crazy. Whoever owns that app is going to be in some trouble. You're exploiting these kids in their bathing suits. And I was mortified when I saw what these young girls were doing. Like, I want to be like, where are the parents? But at the same time, like, the parents probably don't know that this app even exists. Okay, and so, and this is like, okay, in the terms of service, it says, don't be scared. Something like, don't worry or don't be scared. Only adults will be reviewing your content. Okay? It's telling these kids, like, don't be scared. Only adults will be reviewing your content, because most kids trust adults, right? And so, under the comments, under these fucking posts are vile. The girl, the 9-year-old, okay, because it says their age, 9-year-old, who was sitting there with her legs open, with wearing a bikini. And I'm sorry, you guys, if this bothers you, but you can go out and come back later. I know this triggers a lot of people, but somebody has to, like, say something. And if we are all raving about this app and nobody is talking about this, this is sick. This is reality, okay? So, it's hard to talk about. So, so under the comments under this picture of this 9-year-old was, open them wider, baby. I forget what the other ones there was another vile fucking one. Can I get in between? You guys, I was fucking mortified when I just, like, I can't even think about it, guys. It's crazy. It's disgusting. I sent it over to the FBI exploitation center. And people, you think FBI, you think major businesses, you think stuff like that. But I'm telling you right now, scammers and children are the main focus of the FBI, okay? And exploiting children is against the law. Like, and that is what this app is doing, okay? It is, in fact, hold on. In fact, so I Googled this. As soon as I heard this, I said, I cannot be the only adult that is fucking mortified right now. So I said, let me check into this. I put the name in, and the first one that comes up is Villain.
This platform has launched a streaming service TV show spin-off. People are chomping at the bit to see...
2015, so they did find her in a crawl space, beaten at...
Hold on. Okay, ready?
I want you to be as uncomfortable as I was. The first
You
time
guys, this is very uncomfortable. And if this is going to trigger anybody, if you had any trauma as a child or, please exit the video, okay?
Countered what these young innocent people are putting on the internet. Brand Army specifically designed a platform for minors
Brand Army
to post pictures of themselves, and they actually
for minors to post pictures of themselves.
have guidelines which say you must post 50% of your photos in bikinis.
Okay, that's where I got it wrong. It wasn't 90%, it was 50%. 50% of your content has to be in a bikini.
All you do is go to their help center. Interesting picture. It looks like 4 pedos dapping it up for the major win that they've just coded into reality. And you can see right here, they're looking for creators around 13, 14 years of age. And yet, you've got to be 18 in order to see the content the 13 or 14-year-old is posting.
Did you just hear that? You can be 13 or 14 to post content in a bikini, but you have to be 18 to view the content.
You look at the guidelines for their junior channels. You can see here, must have a 50-50 mix of swimwear, non-swimwear content. Must have. They do include a brief disclaimer. We do not expect an exactly followed ratio, but we do expect it's always kept really close. This platform, in no uncertain terms, is telling young people half of the stuff that you post on this channel, you're going to have most of your clothes off. But don't worry, it is only adults that will be subscribing and viewing what it is that you post. Now, this was a picture of a 9-year-old girl in a bikini. I want you to see the very, very first page of comments. Remember, these comments are all from adults. She's 9.
This is where this gets weird, because this is the same exact profile that me and Crystal saw. The girl is 9 years old.
You see this? It's in the wide open, people. Everybody's aware of it. This platform has launched.
So he thankfully took the picture of the minor out, but left the comments. Those are the same comments that we saw.
Streaming service TV show spinoff. People are chomping at the bit to see these girls with no clothes on at all. It's only in a country managed and ran by deviants that this sort of perversion is possible. Parents uploading pictures of their children in swimwear for money. Parents encouraging their 9, 10, 11-year-old daughters to do the same. This is a warning that comes straight from my heart. If you have a young girl in your home, in your life, in your environment, Brand Army needs to be blocked from every single digital device that they may have access to. It's a sad day in our country that this shit is even possible. I'd like to welcome you to the...
Okay. So this is where I'm gonna get real, okay? It used to be, and I even on my Facebook, they're privated now, had some pictures of family members in a bikini, and I think they were like 4 or 5. I have privated those videos. It's like he said, it's a sad world that we live in, that you can't even post, because back in the day we were allowed to post those pictures. Nobody gave it a second thought, right? Look at the world we're living in today. Brand Army is the app. Brand Army. And you guys, if you go to the FBI website, you can turn them in for child exploitation. I know Crystal said it on her live last night, so I think most of you guys have already taken care of that. But if you have not, just be aware of this app. Between 13 and 14-year-olds, like, you can post these pictures, but only adults can see them. And that's where I said, I'm scrolling through and I'm only seeing young children. But then when I go to the comments or who viewed my pictures, adult. And the comments under my pictures that I posted specifically are fucking horrible. And you guys, I look very young in these pictures. Yeah, it's bad, you guys. It's this Brand Army. And this is where, like, the mama in me is like, you guys, do not post pictures of your children in bikinis. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not even if your Facebook is for friends and family only, because your family member, you may not know that family member. You may not know that close family friend. Because when you like a picture, okay, let's say your uncle likes a picture of your daughter, or you as a family and your daughter is in a bikini. Let's say that they like it. Everybody on their Facebook page can see that they liked that picture, and even though you probably can't download the picture, you can screenshot the picture and keep it and put it up on these sites, you guys. So it's like, please be mindful. Like, yes, Devin. Hold on, guys. It's like, guys, just be mindful. Like, it's sad, yes. It is very sad. Hold on. Sorry, guys, I had to go pee. And I don't care if you hear the toilet. You guys, that's all. Like, just be mindful. Like, be very careful for this type of stuff. I'm gonna go get some food. You guys want to go with me? I'm gonna go get Arby's. Yeah, you have to be... I'm gonna end this, guys, and I'm gonna post this. Then we're gonna go to Arby's. I'll end it if my girlfriend or somebody calls. But I'll take you guys with me.